myself as a drag racer, started in street cars, my own VN Commodore, and then competitively in 1998. For us, our home track for the last, however long it's been Mildura. So for us to be able to go 20 minutes up the road is unheard of. It's kind of like the days when I lived at Ingle Farm and we raced at AIR. As important as our regional tracks are, and they really are, what they bring to those communities is essential. A world-class facility located in Tailem Bend. You're capturing the eastern states, you're capturing the central part of Australia. Yes, it's a bit of a trip for the Perth guys, but they do already have a world-class facility there as well. So we're going to capture all of that side at professional level. People around South Australia and beyond, and into Victoria, New South Wales, Queensland, can come and see Group 1 racing at the pinnacle of the sport.
And you can just see the excitement and the invigoration. People are just dying to race. There's so much happening. Murray Bridge is a real motorsport town now. We've got speedway, we've got boats, we've got this bend, drag racing, circuit racing. Very good. This track here, the Tailem Bend, will be top notch. It'll attract the big shows, the nitro cars, funny cars, Top Fuel, Door Slammer, Pro Mod. There's a big class over on Eastern State. It'll attract big shows. It'll run all the time. We'll be able to go and test pretty well when we want, It'll be great.
Look, at this point in time, we're hoping, and the plan is that we'll be up and racing in 2023, early 2023. So, a lot of factors, weather, all those sorts of constructing factors in effect. But yeah, the plan is that we'll be racing next year. So. Two of those, what we call championship events, so like your rounder, your Top Fuel, 400 under nitro funny car thing, and then in between they might have jets and rocket bikes or wheel standers and wild bunch, blowing stuff. So like I said, it's all still being in the pipelines as far as an event calendar, but it shouldn't be too far away. It's probably going to have things there that I've never seen at a drag strip anywhere in the world as far as technologies go. Mainly a lot for spectator viewing. I think people are going to be mildly surprised of what's in store for them, but I've never seen a drag strip in the world with these latest technologies of viewing. And I can say that the facilities as far as food and drink and catering will be beyond your wildest expectations of what we've been used to and what is out there at the moment. So there's been no expense spared as far as making it as comfortable for not just the racers but the spectators as well when they come to visit the Bend Dragway. Pit layout has been done and it changes quite a few times because we talk about, or Steve Betts and myself, about we need this room for when the Top Fuel guys come, because most people have semi-trailers now, not just like we used to tug our Top Fuel car out in a 40-foot trailer. So there's a lot of land out there and there's a lot of area for, that's all going to be asphalted, there's going to be grassed areas, the lighting for everybody as well, power, all those things.
I mean, this has been a long time coming, like you and I grew up in the sport years and years ago at Adelaide International Raceway. Obviously the guys there tried to do a revival of Adelaide, but Adelaide's sort of where we've come from. What you're going to see here is world class. I've been fortunate to be in Perth for so many years at the Motorplex, Sydney Dragway, Willowbank. I've been to tracks in the USA. This will be a game changer for the sport, and not just for the sport, but for South Australia and the regions around here. We're an hour and 20 from the CBD. We're 20 minutes from Murray Bridge, which is a bustling town. I know because I live there now. But to bring it out to this place and have it here coincided with the Bend Motorsport Park, it's going to be really, really good. What we didn't have for so long is we had 2 or 3 tracks that were called the National Series. And now we've got tracks either being born or rebirthed. And the more racetracks you have, the better for the series, better for the racers, better for sponsors, and better for the industry. Each time there's a track opening up somewhere, it brings an industry to that town or to that city. And I think I've loosely named Adelaide the original motor city of Australia, which it has been for many years. It's been lacking. It's wrong that we haven't had this facility alone and not have something like the Bend Dragway when it opens. It's just wrong, but you'll see the money come in, you'll see people invest, they'll get their confidence up and go, yeah, this is cool. you can't just have a single purpose facility anymore. Those days are gone where you'd have a drag strip here and then 20 minutes down the road you have a speedway, then you'd have a rally course track. To have them all here, this is very European, very American. If you go to a lot of tracks in America, they'll have a drag strip, a NASCAR track and a dirt track all in the same complex. So we're seeing something that's cutting edge for Australia, but it's already seen worldwide. So to have it all here, I mean, I'd love to see a big motor festival here where we have a massive global championship race here on the road course, drag racing at night, rallycross during the afternoon, and make it into a speed festival. The opportunities here are absolutely endless. 2 generations, probably 3 generations nearly have missed out on drag racing. They were great summer nights there. For us growing up in the 80s and 90s out at Adelaide International Raceway, it would be 35, 36 degrees, still at 8 o'clock at night while the sun was setting. But anyone that's younger than 30, and I'm getting older now, has never seen a top fuel car. And if you've never seen a top fuel car, you need to see them live because they will absolutely change your life. The sound, the vibration, the way it rattles your eyes and your body, but just the sheer shock on people's faces when they see it for the first time. That's what the sport's about. It's not about seeing 2 cars go down in a straight line. It's about the feeling you get coming to one of these. I think it's going to be an absolute crowd pleaser. It's in your backyard. And it's up to South Australia now to get behind it and support it. This could be built anywhere in Australia, right? They've chosen to build this in our backyard in South Australia. This is mega.